Is it worth the upgrade? What is up, guys? Today we're talking about the highly anticipated Nintendo Switch 2. I'll be breaking down the latest rumors, seeing how accurate they are, and seeing how it compares against the Switch OLED and possibly the ROG Ally. Who knows? And of course, I'll give my final thoughts on whether this upgrade is really worth it. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Whoa. First of all, I would like to say thank you guys very much for 100 subscribers. I never thought I would get that within 3 months. And that first video of mine really popped off. That got like 50 subscribers within the first week or so. Oh my god. So because we hit that milestone, I have changed the profile picture with my initials. Hopefully it looks a lot better than the default profile picture. All right, let's get back to the video. Before the official reveal, there were countless rumors revolving around the Switch 2. People have speculated magnetic Joy-Cons, more rounded design, a bigger screen, still with an LCD screen, but there might have been some OLED rumors going around way back, bigger kickstand, and many others. But for now, we will stick with these ones because there's not much info performance-wise. Now that the Switch 2 trailer dropped, I figured why not react to it and see if it lines up with the 5 main rumors. So without further ado, let's go! Alright, here we go. Switch 2 trailer. Starting off with the Switch 1. Bigger size. Okay, we got that. Bigger size. Different finish, it looks like. Okay, no, there's a volume button. 2 USB ports. USB-C, I think. Oh, bigger kickstand. It is U-shaped. Bigger kickstand, okay. Alright, let's see the controllers. Oh, got rid of the color, but it is rounded. Bigger for the screen. The color is more subtle. Yeah, but I like this though. The color looks a lot more subtle. They got subtle with the color. I like that. Damn. Put a music video over this. New attachment, it looks like. Seems like a mouse. Okay. Oh, that's definitely magnetic. Okay, that gotta be magnetic. Magnetic Joy-Cons. 2, alright. Ooh, cinematic, okay. I like this. New Mario Kart, it looks like? Yeah, it looks new. That dock is rounded too. Everything is rounded. Ooh, okay. Magnetic controller. 2025. I know that. Alright. Well, basically every rumor was spot on, which honestly wasn't surprising given the fact that the rumors brought so much hype that it looked identical to what the media was claiming. But now that we've seen what the Switch 2 is bringing, how does it compare to other handhelds? Let's break it down. Now that we've seen what the Switch 2 will bring, how does it compare to the Switch OLED and an even more powerful and beefy handheld, the ROG Ally? And it might be a little unfair to go against the freaking portable PC, but we'll do our best to see if it holds up well to others besides Nintendo. Let's start with design and display. We've already covered that the Switch 2 is most likely getting an LCD screen, because if it's an OLED, then that'll just be the Switch OLED 2. So the Switch 2 screen will still be a slight downgrade if you're only looking for screen upgrades after 8 years. But it won't be a big letdown because the resolution has been raised from 720p to now 1080p, which is higher than the Switch OLED and would be the same as with the ROG Ally's resolution and screen type. But there's more rumors saying it will be 4K when docked and using DLSS upscaling or deep learning super sampling to bump up those numbers with AI. Both the Switch OLED and ROG Ally have 7-inch screens, while the Switch 2 will get around an 8-inch screen, so this is a big step up. The refresh rate for the Switch 2 is staying the same with all the other Switches being 60 Hz, while the Ally is double at 120 Hz, great for those higher performance PC games. Now let's take a look at performance. The Switch OLED and the original Switch has the NVIDIA Tegra X1. The ROG Ally uses an AMD Ryzen Z1 processor, which is mainly built for handheld PC gaming, so you know it's pretty rad. And the Switch 2 is rumored to have a new NVIDIA Tegra T239 processor that is capable of DLSS and ray tracing, which is great for more scenic games and realistic lighting. So a pretty good internal upgrade, I'd say. When it comes to the gaming library, the Switch 2 will include backwards compatibility, which is playing your favorite old Nintendo games on the Switch 2 directly, which is pretty neat. The Switch OLED still remains the same game library, it's just the boost performance that makes it a bit different. And then there's the ROG Ally, where it gives you full access to PC games, emulation, Xbox Game Pass, and basically anything a PC can do. So if your main priority is versatility, that is quite hard to beat. Lastly, we got battery life. The OLED model has an average of around 7 hours on one charge, which is a good increase from 5 hours on the original Switch. The ROG Ally has around 6 hours if you're playing more optimized games, which is fair considering the Ally needs more power to power games built for PCs. GTA is not optimized for it, so I had to tune down a bunch of the settings, keep the graphics good looking for 1080p resolution, and then I'm left with around 1.5 hours of playtime straight. The Switch 2 on the other hand is possibly getting around 5 to 8 hours, which I know is quite a big range, but factoring in the previous times, and I'm sure it'll be somewhere around that range. Some say even double digits, but I highly doubt that. In the end, it just really depends on their goal with length and efficiency. Alright, after all of the rumors, the trailer, and comparing it to other handheld systems, where does the Switch 2 stand? Well, it's pretty clear that Nintendo is taking a big leap from the original Switch. Upgraded design, hardware, DLSS support, and other improvements could make this a worthy successor. But we forgot to factor in the expected price. More rumors have been swirling around saying it will be around $450, which is a big jump from $300 with the original Switch and $350 for the OLED. It seems quite pricey at first, but then when you think about the new stuff that Nintendo hasn't done before, it kind of makes sense. If you own a regular Switch and have been wanting to upgrade, I'd say if you want a good upgrade, want a really nice display upgrade, then go for the OLED. It's cheaper than the Switch 2 and the OLED panel looks beautiful and more vibrant compared to traditional LCD displays. If you want to get the best Nintendo experience, realism in games, and don't really care about a better screen, then this Switch 2 is your best choice. And one last thing, if you're a PC user, then you'll probably know what I'm going to say. Just get the ROG Ally if you ain't worried about spending big bucks. Well, at least for me, because I pre-ordered mine and the release price was $700 for the Z1 Extreme processor. But at least now they brought down the price by a couple $100. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.